Friends, today we'll be continue working on dividing shapes in half and in quarters and learning more about what that means. So let's get started with your visual learning video.
You can divide shapes into halves and fourths. How could you describe this circle? This circle is divided into halves. How could you describe the yellow share of the circle? You could say the yellow share is one out of two equal shares. Half of the circle is yellow. This rectangle is divided into halves. How could you describe each share of the rectangle?
You could describe the shape as, for yellow, 1 out of 2 shares, either way. The green is 1 out of 2 shares.
You could say each share is one out of two equal shares. You could also say each share is half, or half of the rectangle. The shares are triangles. What could you do to check whether the two triangles are equal? You could see whether they match exactly. Two of the halves make one whole rectangle. This circle is divided into fourths, or quarters. 4 of the quarters make one whole circle. How could you describe the blue share of the circle?
1 out of 4 equal shares.
You could say the blue share is 1 out of 4 equal shares, or 1/4 of the circle. 1/4 of the circle is blue. How could you describe the whole rectangle? You could say 4 out of 4 equal shares make a whole rectangle. 1/4, or 1/4, of the rectangle is yellow. 1/4, or 1/4, of the rectangle is orange. What do you notice about the green shares of the rectangle?
There are 2 of them.
They are half of the rectangle. Half of the rectangle is green. Does it matter that the green shares are not on the same side of the rectangle?
No, it doesn't.
No, because 2 of 4 equal shares of the rectangle are green. So half of the rectangle is green. What color is half of this circle? Select your answer.
Our 2 choices are orange and yellow. So half of 4 is 2. So we are looking for the color that covers 2 quarters of our circle. I see that this is 1 out of 4. We are looking for 2 out of 4. And the orange covers 2. So the correct answer is orange.
You could say the orange shares are 2 out of 4 equal shares, 2/4, or 2/4 of the circle. So half of the circle is orange.
Now you know about halves and fourths of shapes.
All right, we're going to get started with some of our practice. All right, circle the correct shapes for each problem. So for number 1, we are looking for shapes that are 1/4 blue. So 1/4 is 1 out of 4. So when I look at each shape, I'm looking for a blue section that is only 1 out of 4 is colored. I see this one has 2 blue, so half of the shape is blue, and that's not what we are looking for. This one is all yellow, so we are not looking for that one. This one has 1 section that is blue. 1 out of 4 sections, or 1/4 of the shape, is blue. This one has 1 out of 4 sections that are blue. 1/4 of this shape is blue. This one says 1/2 yellow. So we are looking for half of the shape to be yellow. 1 out of 2. So 1 out of 2 shapes here is yellow. Now, this one has 1 section that is yellow, but it is not half of the shape. We are looking for half of the shape to be yellow. Again, this one has 1 section that is yellow, but it is not half of the shape. This quarter would have to be yellow for the shape to be half yellow. Let's look at this last one. 1 out of 2 sections is yellow, so half of this shape is yellow. Color the shapes for each problem. 1/2 red. So I'm going to get my red, and I'm going to color in half of this circle. Half of this circle is red. 1 out of 2 sections is red. Now I'm going to color in half of the rectangle. One out of 2 sections is red. Now this shape is divided into 4 sections. So if I want half of it to be red, I have to color in half, which would be 2 sections. So I'm going to color in this square and this square. 2 out of the 4 sections is red, so half of it is red. Does it matter that my 2 sections are not next to each other? No. Half of it is still red. All right. So number 4 says 1/4 orange. I don't have orange, so I'm going to use yellow. So 1/4. So 1 out of 4 has to be yellow. I'm going to color in one section here. 1 section out of 4 is yellow. Now, again, how many am I going to color in for this one? I want 1 out of 4. I'm going to color in 1 square. Good. How many am I going to color over here? Again, I'm going to color in just 1 out of 4. Good. Number 5 says 1/4 green. All right, so let's count our sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many sections do I need to color to make 1/4 green? Just 1. I'm going to pick this one in the middle. 1/4 of this shape is green. Again, we have 4 sections. How many sections am I going to color to make 1/4 green? 1. Good. Again, we have 4 sections, and I'm going to color in one of them green. This is 1/4 green. Number 6 says 1/2 blue. So 1 out of 2 need to be blue, or 2 out of 4. All right. I'm going to color in one section, and now half of this shape is blue. What should I do on this one? I'm going to color in half of the shape, or 1 out of 2 sections. This one has 4 sections that I need, and I need to color half of those sections. How many sections should I color in blue? 2. I'm going to color in these middle 2. So half of this shape is blue now. All right, friends, you are going to log into Pearson Realize and do the quick check for 15.2 and the interactive practice buddy for 15.2.